End hunger protest. On the 23rd, when somebody mischievously put out there that we had pulled out of the protest, we issued a second press statement saying we could not have pulled out from something we are not part of. All that to let the parties involved in the protest, both the anti and both the pro and the anti, that were not part of this process, of this protest. In spite of this, government came raiding the headquarters of NLC. It was an act of grievous provocation. And I want to tell you this, not even the time of military dictators did anybody raid the premises of Nigerian Labour Congress. That's why we describe it a discretion. And if democratically, the so-called democratically elected leaders are doing this, what moral justification do we have to condemn the past military leaders? They should go and apologize to them. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
To your question,
Yes, sir.
our security staff was on duty here. Our security staff was on duty. As by the rules, there is only somebody here 24 hours. He was harassed, bundled, hounded, after a while, taken around, including to the second floor. For goodness sake, if the police, by the use of their sophisticated technological equipment, were able to trace an international terrorist, quote, I always say, quote, to a labor house, to the second floor, what brought them to the 10th floor? I want to tell you, we occupy at least 3 floors here, including the 10th, 2nd, and 1st floors. So what took the police to the 10th floor? And I want to reaffirm to you here, there and then, that you have executives of the Nigerian Labour Congress on the 2nd floor. It is not only the bookshop that is there. And as part of the process of further explanation, if you know of an international terrorist, or of a terrorist, whether a provincial one or a local one or international one, you know where that terrorist is. Is it not incumbent upon you to go there when the person is likely to be around? That terrorist, except the terrorist lives in this building, and there are no residentials here. Secondly, a bookshop is a public place. You could stroll in any time. You could stroll in incognito. Say you want to buy this, you want to buy that. On the basis of that, you could spring your operation. That way, you not only have your quarry, you possibly have the seditious literature or publications that you're after. Why would the police wait until the hours of darkness? And why would they come? Even the occupants were the ones who stayed late, but on that very day, we had left. So, what were they after? So, at least their explanations, in our humble view, are afterthoughts and unjustifiable, and they make us Nigerians look stupid. These are people we have spent money training. What has happened to their years of experience? An operation as simple as that. Go after, at least they say, one person. Go after one single quarry, one person. First, you came with about 7 truckloads And you couldn't even arrest that fly. You couldn't pick. So all of that to arrest one person. And then let me also explain to you. Nigeria Labour Congress, nobody, no organization, no individual can be more patriotic than the Nigeria Labour Congress. The integrity, the sovereignty, and the unity of this country, our primary concerns. I tell you this, if there is anything that constitutes a threat to this country in any part of it, Nigerian Labour Congress will not be associated with such an act or such a person. It should have been obvious to our security personnel that our interest in this country, our concern for the sovereignty, for the national interest, is not governed by salaries or allowances or their bogus budgets, but by patriotism. We don't do it for wages. We do it as a way of life. So nobody should lecture us on threats to this country.